Good evening, folks. It's Thal McRom, and this time I decided to record something a little different. We're going to be recording Caves of Qud. And it's a game I've played a few hours of. I've seen other people play it. And I haven't played it as often as I probably would like to. It's a fun little roguelike slash RPG. And we're going to do a new game. And there's Classic, and there's Role Play, there's Wanderer, where most creatures are neutral to you, and you're basically, the idea is to explore. And then tutorial, but we're just going to do classic. We can do presets where you pick from several kind of standard starting characters, create our own random, choose from characters we've created, or just reuse our last character. We'll do the presets. And so our few presets, we get to pick, a genotype, and we can do mutated human, which you can see this affects our reputation with certain groups. In this case, the Putus Templar don't like us. But we get moderate starting attributes, and we get mutations. Or we can do a true kin, which is basically an unmutated human. So we get high attributes, we get access to cybernetics, 20 additional skill points each level, bonus resistances based on archaeology of origin, and we may rebuke robots, meaning basically we can turn back robotic enemies. I've only played Mutant before. I've never played True Kin. I've heard True Kin's kind of the harder choice of the two, but we're going to try it. And then now we get to choose kind of our preset here. We got a Praetorian, which is a charge-based melee fighter. You start with night vision. Most survivable starting build. Okay. First Gardener. Hybrid melee and ranged fighter. Starts with cooking and gathering. That's very useful. Highly survivable starting build. First Child of the Hearth. Melee fighter and extreme bruiser, so we're very good at melee. Starts with carbide hand bones, so that's a cybernetic, I believe, to make you strong for fighting, specifically bare knuckles. And highly survivable starting build. Okay. I think I want to do first Gardener. Especially starting with that whole, gathering thing. That means we'll be able to gather plants and stuff. Okay. We can export to clipboard, save, build, library. I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so let's do next. Character customization, name. We'll do a random name, that's fine. Alright, so now we get to pick where we start. Joppa's kind of the basic start for new. It's good for new players. I've started in Joppa every time I played. Salt Marsh. It's a random village in the salt marshes. You get plus 50. They teach harvestry, which I think we already have. I'm not sure. You do start with a pair of crocuses, which I think is supposed to be moccasins, and you get plus 50 reputation with insects and fish. Salt Dunes teaches the fasting way, which I'm not familiar with. We start with a banner, and we get plus 100 reputation with reptilians. Interesting. Desert Canyon, equine tortoises and vines. Interesting. They teach wayfaring, which I think helps you when traveling in the world map. Or the hills. And they teach butchering. Plus 50, plus 100 reputation. We start with a bloodstained net ring. Interesting. So I've never actually looked at these. I'm kind of tempted to do the reptile one because I kind of think I might want the fasting way. But, let's just do... Yeah, we'll do this. We will do the Salt Dunes. There we go. Alright, so we press space to start. The village of Ulu Ut. You arrive on the first of Ulu Ut. You arrive at the village of Harquinip. On the horizon, Qud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways. Further beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. So basically, you know, we can see stuff in the distance. Alright, so here we are in the village. This is our character here. We have abilities if we look at A, so we can make camp, reduce robots, harvest plants is turned on automatically, so as we walk around and walk over harvestable plants like water vine, we'll harvest them, things like that. We can mark targets, which is good. Okay, we have that down there on our 5 key. Let's close out of that. Okay. Harvest Dawn. Oh, what's our character's name? We're Ambachi Kai. Interesting. Okay. Our thirst is quenched. We have 96 drams of water. So water is the currency in this game, in case you've never seen Caves of Qud before. So let's... Oh, alright. Okay, so we need to use the arrow keys to move around. We're exploring this village. There's a rifler basking in the sunlight. They're absorbing the nourishing rays, apparently. Alright, now I gotta remember how to talk to someone. Okay, I can just right-click on them. Alright. Drinks on the Sun, the Weary. Village Elder. Okay, so this is the Village Elder. And so basically, whenever you meet someone for the first time, you can do this water ritual, where basically you share 1 dram of water with them in a custom. And so he's welcomed us to the village. Welcome to the village of Harquinip, Wanderer. Here you will find shade and victual, along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caverns for treasure. Per our custom, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. And basically, we can either trade with him, offer to see if he's got any work for us, or if we want to be friends with this village, we can do the water ritual, which we're going to do. You share your water with drinks on the Sun, the Weary, and begin the water ritual. So we'll hit space, continue. Your reputation increases by 100 to 100. So we now have a reputation of 100 with this village, basically. They're friendlier with us. Because they dislike drinks on the Sun, your reputation with the Dromad merchants decreased by 50 to negative 50. So they don't like us now as much. Negative 50 is not really that bad. It's not great. Alright. So we can spend 50 reputation to learn the fasting way. And we can also spend 50 reputation to learn him to cook these thick spine fruit jam with fire roasted pancake and herb scales. Sounds kind of interesting. I don't know what the ingredients are for that, but that sounds amazing. I would like to learn the fasting way, though. So we spent that. Taught us that. And then we can say, live and drink and end the water ritual. Alright, so we can also now trade with him. And he's got some lead slugs, which are bullets. And a violet tube, which we don't know what it does. And we can see what we have. We have some greens, which are a food. We have a defoliant grenade. 2 of them. Cool. Freeze grenade, 2 of them. We got some wooden arrows. Some energy cells. Combustion energy cells. So these are basically fuel cells full of oil. And we got a Hulk honey injection, which increases our strength. Wow, this is a crazy buff. The rubber gum injection. Okay, so it gives us resistance to cold and electric. +5 to resist being restrained, but -5 to saves versus bleeding. Oh, so it makes us bleed more easily. And we still have only 25% damage from bludgeoning and falling, and we cannot be grabbed. Interesting. And then we have the salve injector, which is this is basically a health thing that heals you. And then we have these water skins, two empty water skins to store our water. All right, where is our water? We have this witchwood bark. Oh, okay, we can eat it to heal. Do we not have? I thought we would have had water. Okay. So we have 95. Alright. But anyways, he doesn't have anything that we're looking. We're going to say, we could ask him about work. So we'll say, is there any work around here? Talk to Chinook, Barthuk to the northeast, or Cries upon Quicksalt to the east. Live and drink. Alright, so we'll say goodbye. Let's see here. Who's this guy? This is a Mechanist priest. Or pilgrim, sorry. So we'll chat with them. May the earth yield for us this season. Let's see what he's got to trade. He's got fine wafers. Let's see here. Which is... looks like it's... yeah, it's a food. So he's got some copper nuggets, and he's got some chronicles. So you can get these books and read them about things, but yeah, there's nothing we need at the moment. So we'll say I'm looking for work. Speak to... okay, he's telling us to talk to the same people. Alright. What is this? Salt Kraken. An avalanche of salt off of a Protector Dune reveals something out of the late world's arching deeps. Living iodine grotto, nurtured to its... okay, so this is like some giant salt kraken monster. Thankfully it's docile, because that would be impossible for us to fight. That's what that red means. Impossible. It would totally wipe the floor with us. Well, we're going to leave it alone. We're going to go keep looking for these folks that have work for us. Alright. Is there anyone in here? Nope, no one in here. Let's see here. We got some... wait, there's a person. Who's this? Look. It's a merchant of some sort. They are what? Can we catch up to the merchant? They are fast. This person is fast, good lord. It's a pilgrim. Let's talk to them. Let's see here. Chat? Do they have anything we want? Well, just kind of the same standard we've been seeing. So these trade goods, they're basically a way for you to transport value that is less heavy than, say, water. It doesn't have anything it needs doing, so... still looking for these guys they keep telling us to talk to. The city is very strangely laid out. What is this? What am I looking at here? What is that? Oh, it's an oven. Okay. There's a raider and machinist or mechanist convert up here. Are they hostile? No. We can chat. Wanderer, do you venture northwise into the great desert near the 6 days tilt? What is 6 days tilt? Ah. Okay, so he's talking to us about the Mechanist Temple of Glass. He wants us to take his bauble there. And offer it. We'll say I will make the journey. So basically, we're accepting the quest to carry his token there. To travel north to this temple and deliver the temple. Ah, here's one of the guys that has a job for us. Is there work around here? Oh no, this is not one of the guys. I have more to ask. That's not what I meant. Trade. Here we go. Come on, trade. There we go. So he's got the sapwood vine mask. which basically will protect us from poisonous fumes. He's got bullets. He's got wheat stems. He's got bandages. Yeah, they're not too expensive. And let us stop bleeding. So it might not be bad to have a couple of those. So we'll buy... I buy like one? How do I buy one here? Alright. Okay. Trade. Filter actions. Add one is the equal sign. Okay. There we go. We'll just buy like 2 of those. And space. That's here. Now, how do we accept? Yeah, okay, there we go. Had to figure it out there. Alright, so now we gotta keep looking for this guy with the quests around here. Maybe it's this guy over here. Oh, we finally found like how to get into the actual village. It's this guy. The raider has nothing to trade. Okay. Oh, here's somebody. There's the legendary machinist Pilgrim. Do you have work that needs doing? Ah, he does. This guy does have a quest. Here we go. Perfect. There's a job you can do from the other day. Is pitted Grim's anchorage and saw a stun rod of the sanctified band. It's like my greed, I yearn for it. If you could procure it for me, I'll reward your assistance. What do you think? I'll find the sun rod. Okay. Location settlements of Grim's anchorage. Okay, so he's added the settlement. Yeah, okay, so those vines hurt. Got it. Don't go through those vines. But we've learned the hard way. Slightly injured, but we'll be alright. Alright, so where's this other guy that had a quest? Be down here next to, like, the cooking area? What is this? It's thankfully docile. Some sort of flaming bite creature, so it's a dawn glider. It's got like some sort of flaming bite attack. Hearing something. Oh, here's somebody. Who's this? This person is flying? Okay, let's see here. Ah, this is the other guy that has a quest. Alright. By the humble wanderer friend, I could use you for a stint. A short while ago, I voyaged to Namquit Shire and discovered a consecrated electromagnetic sensor implant. To inspire my art, I'd love to have a hold of it. Get it, and I'll pay you for assistance. What do you say? Okay. So, to Namquit Shire. We need to go get the electromagnetic thing. Alright. Interesting. Let's chat again. And let's see what he's got to trade. Oh, so this is like our artifact dealer. So I think this is one of the guys that will basically help us get artifacts, or we can like trade artifacts to him. Identify them, etc. Alright. So anyways, alright, we've got all the quests around here. Now, if I remember, it is... What is my button to go out to the world map? No, not Auto Explorer. I go up. Where is it? Move to point of interest. Mini map. Nope. Let's go to system menu. Control mapping. Here we go. Alright, basic move, menus, navigate up and down. I think it might just be... Let's see here. Adventuring, point of interest. Move to the edge of the zone, shift enter, open, reload. I think it might just be moved to the... Let's see here. It's going to be a world map thing here. Advanced venturing. Zoom in. Might be... Hey, you don't play it well, you start forgetting the controls. Alright, so that's basic attacks. So movement. Navigate up, down, left, right. Page up, page down, next page. Insert, delete, decrease value. New options. Store all. Look, get... I think it might be just open. If I remember correctly. It's some button that does other things as well. Alright, so let's try... Oh. Nope. Alright, that's not it. Okay, it was to go up a level. There we go. Alright, so where are we at? Here. On the world map. There we are. We're down here in this corner over here. So what is that? That is the 6-day stilt. So I think that's one of the places we have to go in our journey. So like if we go to our, I think it's our quest or character sheet here. Go to our quests. Yep, we have to go up there, deliver the bauble. And then we have to go to Karam's Anchorage and Nimquats. Alright, so let's see here. What's this over here? That's Red Rock. Rusted Archway. Great. Let's see here. The Spindle. That's one of the places we saw. That's a jungle village over there. Desert canyons. Dunes. I was hoping it was going to put these on our map here. Ruins. The Rainbow Wood. What's this up here? Gotha. Let's see here. Well, I guess we'll just start exploring. Alright. Past some salt marshes. Salt dunes. You're lost, regain your bearings. Okay, so now we are lost. So now we have to start exploring. So we're passing a bunch of water vine. Here's some water vine we can harvest. So you see the green ones here. The green ones are ready for harvest. Which is fine, because we'll harvest those. Let's actually look at our character sheet and see what we're equipped with here. Skills. Equipment. Here we go. We are using a Still Vine Reaper in our left hand, and in our right hand we have a pestle. Strength, but it's a cudgel. Okay. We also have a bioscanner. Both just picked up in the heat signatures of nearby fauna. Okay. We also have this cloth robe, which gives us 1 protection, basically. And a banner, which gives us reputation. Got some leather moccasins, And then we also have this wooden bow. Okay. And we also have a jewel-encrusted gas mask. Nice. Alright, and so we're using a spring turret grenade. So I think this will create a turret if we throw that. Alright, so now we know what our stuff is here, and then we can go look at our attributes and powers, and then skills. This is where we learn new skills. We don't have any skill points right now, but we start with like axe proficiency, for example. Steady hands, draw bead. You know, things like that. So we have harvestry, which is part of the reason I didn't do that. Which basically lets us harvest the water vine like we were. And the fasting way, which we've learned, basically we get hungry and thirsty at 1/2 the normal rate. So there we go. I just want to see what our skill set was there. And so basically we've got to kind of wander around until we figure out where we are. Because we got lost. And that's one of the dangers of exploring. But this is letting us get some water vine, which is useful. Because we can use that water vine to get more water. Because water is, is money. It's also food. And when we harvest it, I think we get XP as well. But we're just going to do this for a bit. Until we get unlost. I think wayfaring basically makes it so you get lost less. What do I see? What is this purple thing here? It's a wet glow pad. Neutral, average. So it's the thing that can attack us. It's like a aggressive plant of some sort. It's not actually aggressive to us, but it can be. Alright, here we go. We'll grab that. And we'll take this opportunity to load up on materials, because we can always trade this water vine. We're actually not too far from another town, because Red Rock's like just north of another town. I'm going to swim through this water here real quick. Just to get down here. There we go. Now let's see here. Anything down here? Dogthorn tree. Not seeing anything really worth harvesting. Oh, there's some water vine. Take it. One of the things we will have to do at some point is stop and camp, basically, to make food and feed our character. Some sort of combat going on down here. It's Croc. It's fighting. I don't know where it went. I also think it's going nighttime. Ah, good. We regained our bearings, so we can go out to the world map now. There we go. You know some nearby ruins. Would you like to investigate? Yes. Discovered Shinatown. Okay. So there we go. What is that? It's becoming Nook. Not sure what that is. I've never encountered that before. Fast buying some water vine. I'm not seeing any aggressive animals. What's that over there? Just some tables. I've just left some tables here. These are ruins, so that makes sense. What's that over there? It's a statue of an implanted eater. Huh. Interface? Welcome, aristocrat, to becoming Nook. You're one step closer to the grain unification. Please choose from the following. Learn about cybernetics. Cybernetics or bionic implants. Okay. How many implants can I install? Each implant has a point cost, and the total point cost of your installed implants can't exceed your license to your displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can upgrade your license at a Nook by spending cybernetic credits. Can I uninstall implants? You may freely install and uninstall implants at a Nook. If some implants are destroyed when installed or can't be uninstalled at all. Okay, so back. So we have license tier of 2 and points used of 2. Okay, let's return to main menu. Upgrade our license. You have 0 credits. Alright. Interesting. Install cybernetics. We don't have any available. Okay. Uninstall. So we have a nocturnal apex in our head. Okay, let's return. Interesting. This is my first time ever seeing the cybernetic stuff. Let's leave. And it said I have a cybernetic, so let's go take a look at that. Now, where do I see that? Tinkering. Attributes and power. Skills. Let's see here. Where do we find this thing? Oh, it's Control Tab to show cybernetics. Oop, that was not what I wanted. Control Tab. There we go. Ah, here we go. So we have this nocturnal apex. Metabolic rhythms of the holy city citizens are synchronized to their dual rituals during the day. Repose in prayer beneath the shade of a fluted ziggurat during the night. Prowl the toxic arboreta for sacrifices. So plus 10% to natural healing rate during the day. Once per night, you can prowl, gaining plus 6 agility and 10 move speed for 100 rounds. Targets body parts, heads. License points 2. Okay, so that's where our cybernetics are. Interesting. Okay, so we know that we can come here and install cybernetics. And since there's some ruins here, we can explore around a little bit. Maybe find something. Oh, what do we have here? Do we have a bedroll? Advantages? I don't think we have a bedroll. So actually, we'll take that bedroll. Get that bedroll. Free bedroll is free bedroll. What am I looking at here? What's this? Trash. So I know there's like a skill you can get that basically makes it so that whenever you see trash like that, arc sconce. Huh. So those are just fancy light fixtures. Alright. All kinds of things here in this room. Be nice if I could see a little better. Got another bedroll over here. Don't know that I'm going to take it. What do I have here? Arknot. They're sitting. Chat. I'm armed. Don't try anything. Well, let's just trade. We can trade, right? He has 2 drams of slime, some wooden arrows. Wafer vine. We have vine wafer, which is that stuff we've been harvesting. Don't know how much water he's got. It does everything we really need. Live and drink. What about this guy? Oh, this guy's got some stuff. Oh, he's got an axe. I don't know how that compares to our current axe. He's also got some armor. And a wooden buckler. But we're not really using a buckler. Wouldn't mind the studded leather armor. It decreases our dodge. So basically the first number is like damage reduction against attacks. Not like straight damage reduction, but percentage, I think. And the second number is like your chance to dodge things. So I don't know. I'll have to think about that. The axe might be nice though, but it's only 1d2. I'm not sure that's really worth it. Because if we look at our stuff, we have this Steel Vine Reaper, which is 1d3 plus 1. And it's also an axe. And then we also have this cudgel, which is 1d2, so this is just plus 1 damage. It's not great. But it was not bad, though. Alright, well, we'll leave them be. They seem content hanging out there. Let's see here. What about down this way? Try to explore a little bit. Let's see here. What do we have here? What's this? It's an empty vase? Okay. Look. Open. No. Okay, so it's empty. What's this? 5 drams of cider. We could take it. I don't think these people own it, so get that? What is this? We can chat with this wet glowfish. It has nothing to trade. Live and drink. Live and drink, fish. Alright, let's see here. There's an auto-explore feature, so let's do that. So let's auto-explore. Oh, we found a weird artifact. We'll take the weird artifact. We'll get that. And let's see here. Shrine. Okay. Alright, interesting. So we found this shrine to Damper II, the fuchsia boat. It depicts that while she was traveling through Alismere, she stopped at a tavern in Dalanip Spire, and there she lost her prize, Strangicus, the Gift of Robots, in a game of dice. Alright, there we go. So we've discovered that location. Alright. It's a historic site of some sort. We've now got a quest to go visit it. And to recover the Gift of Robots. Alright, so we now add that to our journal. We're going to keep exploring. Alright, I think we've mostly auto-explored. There we go. Alright. We'll get the weird artifacts. This is why you should auto-explore sometimes. See, like, I didn't even notice it. Oh, we found a water skin with 21 drams of water. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll get that. And so it's just filling in the map here. And it will stop if it encounters, like, hostiles or whatever. Alright, I think we've explored everything there, game. Okay. So we've explored everything, and we actually found a few things, which is pretty good. So let's go up a level. Because we're going to have to remember that location, because this location is going to be important. And then if we go to our inventory here, You know, we can go look at this equipment. So we have these weird artifacts. So in theory, we can start examining them. You identify this as a bionic liver implant. Oh. Alright. Show effects. No active effects. Okay. Alright, so we have a bionic liver now, so let's examine this one. We broke that one. Okay. Not what I meant to do. I closed that by accident. Equipment. And examine this one. It's an optical technoscanner implant. Cool. So what's this do? So the bionic liver will make us immune to poison and disease. It's 3 points. Interesting. So that'd be cool. What about this optical scanner? You gain access to precise hit point armor and dodge values of robotic creatures. And you automatically identify artifacts. Goes on our face. Only 1 license point, so that might be really good to have. And we unfortunately broke this one. Strange tubes. Can we examine these? Metal folding chair. Behold, we have found the greatest of artifacts, the metal folding chair. Clearly, the technological wonder of our age. The weird things you can find. You know what? It's got to be worth something. We'll find someone that will buy it. Can we do anything with this? Yeah, whatever it is, it's broken. Okay, so I guess we'll just probably sell that or something. All right. Oh, we're lost again. Okay, let's just do auto explore. And again, it will stop if we encounter something hostile. But let's also pick up all the water vine. Oh, we found some ruins over here. Yep, so nothing to explore. So let's go down over here. So we did find something. What is this? What do we see? It's a deep shaft. You know what? That's a deep shaft. I'm not going to go down there. Let's go up. Let's auto-explore again. Got some water vine. Got whatever this ruin is. Okay, so let's go over here though. I want to see more about this. We got a ruin that goes down here. What is this thing? Look, it is a bizarre contraption. We have here strange tubes. Okay. Examine. Make some progress understanding. It has a bunch of water in it. It's brackish water. Interesting. Okay, so we can go down here. And we need a torch. Okay, hold on. So what we're going to do, because we cannot, unfortunately, see in the dark. Let's see here. Equip. Right hand. There we go. Now we can see. Oh, wait. Accidentally went back up. There we go. All right. What do we see in here? There's something died. What do I see? Snapjaw. Alright, so Snapjaw is like a crocodile. And we have these dread roots. These things can be hostile and can be quite annoying. Can we get the Snapjaw corpse? Because we can take that and we can use it for food. Let me see here. Another Snapjaw corpse. We'll grab that real quick. So basically these dread roots are like, they're kind of aggressive. They will kill people. It can be a real problem. Like, you can run into them and they'll do damage. What do we see here? What's that? It's a shrine. Okay. Found another shrine to this Delphine person. We'll take this wine. What do we have here? Get some more wine. What else we got? Circuit board. We'll take the circuit board. What's this thing? Let's examine this bizarre contraption. It's a hydraulic turbine. Okay. What about this guy? Okay, so it's a fusion pumping station. Okay. Interesting. All right. Here we'll pray. There we go. But let's head out. We got some loot. We need to go sell some of this loot. We could go down this way. Explore down this way a little bit. Oh. Oh. So, see, these things. We're going to rest. Okay, how do I rest? Wait, here we go. We're going to wait until healed. Okay, we are bleeding. Let's go. I didn't realize we were bleeding, so let's go throw a bandage on. Apply the bandage. Now, let's wait until healed. There we go. Can we attack that? Yep. Attack. There we go. Yep. See, those things can be quite dangerous. This doesn't look good. So we got a lot of bones in there. It's not a good sign. Wow. So we almost got hit again. There we go. What do we have in here? Look. Okay. Open. No, there's nothing in it. Cancel. Look. Oh, we can cook. Let's see here what we can cook. We are hungry, so let's whip up a meal. We eat the meal. There we go. Now we're sated. Okay, got a folding chair. We have a mannequin. And anything in this basket? No. Alright, so we've got... like someone's been like living down here. What do we have here? We'll take that. Take that hookah. What do we have here? Glass bottle with some cider in it. Nice. I'm like stealing everything I find here that someone's left in this place. Alright, anything in this basket? No. What about... oh. Am I bleeding? No, we stopped tweeting. Alright. These little ivory vines are very annoying. Got an empty clay jug. Kind of heavy, so we're just going to leave that there. Alright, let's go over this way and just stick our nose in here real quick. Alright, so we got lots of bones in here. And some rubble. Alright, so there wasn't really anything of value in here. Beyond the little bit of loot we found, but that's okay. We got some loot. I'll take. There we go. Alright, now that's back to exploring. Oh good, we've regained our location, so we can go back to the world map. Alright, let's head back to the village. And we're lost again. We're not going to bother auto-exploring because we kind of know where we're at. We know that the village is this way. We just have to not, like, get too lost here. Alright. Just don't want to keep going through the water. It slows you down, gets you wet, and makes your character unhappy. Well, not really unhappy, but it debuffs you to some extent. Alright, well, let's just auto-explore real quick. If we're this close to town, I'm going to go ahead and grab all the water vine I can. We see a croc to the west. Where is said croc? I don't see the croc. I don't want to fight the croc. Croc would be dangerous. What's this? What is this? We'll get this glowfish corpse. Maybe we can butcher it or sell it or something. Oh, found the croc. Found the croc. How badly hurt is he? Hostile average. Okay, we might be able to get him. Attack. Attack. Alright. Yeah, okay, we've got him on the run here. We got him. We got him. Go. Alright. I don't know what that. Where'd our croc go? Did we not get a croc corpse? Salt and crust crop hits you with her bite. You hit. Dies. Okay, well, we got XP. That's all that matters. Alright. And XP will let us do various things here. Oh, we are still lost? Okay, well, let's auto-explore some more. Oh, we found a shrine. Nice. Made a trek through the lifeless tundra. Cool. So it's all kinds of points of interest. And as you explore, you'll do things. You can get XP from, like, finding locations and whatnot. There we go. There we go. Nope. Not gonna let me... the problems with being lost. Actually, what we'll do is we'll finish exploring here. And then we'll set up camp, make some actual food. There we go. Okay, so let's stop. We're gonna... Let's see here. We're gonna make camp. And then we're gonna cook. We're gonna choose ingredients, by the way. So I meant to do this last time. So what you can do is you can choose ingredients. So we can say add these greens and add a dram of cider. So, and this will make a meal. And then we eat the meal. And it gives us +4 quickness. And we can use burgeoning at level 1. There we go. We gained the ability Burgeoning, which I'm not sure what that does. Alright. So let's extinguish the campfire because we don't need it. So, Burgeoning does what? So powers and abilities, Burgeoning. You cause plants to spontaneously grow in an area, hindering your enemies. That's really cool. Alright. So we temporarily have that ability to just, you know, make plants spontaneously grow. We cooked our way into magic. We go back up. Oh, we're still lost. Okay, so. Alright. And basically, as long as that meal is still in our character's belly, or we metabolize it or whatever, we'll have that ability. Do want to get back to town, see if we can't, like, sell some of this stuff off. We can get our character unlost. Alright. I'm still lost, so we'll just go and auto-explore here. I wouldn't mind finding another croc that we could fight. Gets more XP. I'll just keep harvesting these water vines. Oh, you're still lost. Okay. Oh, we see a croc to the east. Where is it? So east is going to be over here somewhere. See the croc? Where is Mr. Croc? There it is. Okay. Okay. Look. Average, hostile. So, we have a good chance of beating it. So what we're going to do is we are going to mark the target. We're going to reload. Okay. How do I make a ranged attack? That's F. There we go. We're going to fire. We missed. F. Fire. Wow, we missed again. We're just awful at this. Alright. Get a little closer. Okay. Apparently it's going nighttime. There it is. Okay. Wow, we are just missing like crazy. Alright. Go to melee then. Were we hitting the croc? Oh, we were hitting. Okay. There we go. Killed the croc. So we got salt water. I want salt water. Alright, we can go back to auto exploring now. We're gonna need more arrows though. At this rate. Okay. Go across. Oh, we finally regained our bearings. Thank goodness. We discovered a lair. Sure. Discovered the lair of the legendary croc. Okay. So we leveled up. So we gained 4 hit points and 106 skill points. We loaded the location in our thing here. And this is a That's just regular croc? Okay. Okay, let's attack. Alright, we hit that one. Look. Yeah, that one is... This croc is winning. We are losing badly here. What about this one? Alright, let's do that one. Okay, we hit that one. We are still losing. Okay. Can we go up a level? Nope. Okay, here. Can I, like, run? Is there a way for me to, like, run here? Oh, wait. I know. We got burgeoning. Okay. That seems to have done something. Alright. We leveled up. I'm not sure what we've done here. How many crocs? Flaming croc dies. Burdened from the ground. Deleted salt pool. Prickler flings her quills everywhere. It's croc. Wooden croc dies. Okay. So I think we win. What do we have? We have a croc corpse. Let's get that croc corpse. You're overburdened. Okay. Okay. Let me go into my inventory because we're overburdened. Alright. Oh, this croc corpse is heavy. Can I, like, butcher it? Oh, wait, no, I can't yet. Come on. But that's fine, because we have skills. And we can learn to butcher. Let's see here. Wayfaring, no. Butchery. Yes. There we go. Alright, now if we go back to our equipment. Croc corpse. Butcher. There we go. Snapjaw corpse. Can I not butcher the snapjaw? What about the glowfish? No. Well, we'll drop that then. If I can't butcher them, I don't want them. Interesting. But we got some raw croc meat. Okay. What is this? Prickler. Can we chat with the prickler? We can trade with the plant we summoned. I love this game. Alright, well, we're going to tell the plant to live and drink. What is this thing here? Alopyra. It is a friendly fire-like spitting plant. Alright, well, we have defeated the crocs here by destroying the countryside, apparently. And the corpse definitely burned real good. Oh, nope. Fire bad. I have set myself on fire. Okay. Don't step on the plant. Got it. Stepping on the plant bad. Okay, well, let's just get out of here. There we go. Made it back into town. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure there's someone in town here that will trade with us. Actually, yeah, we can go talk to the, this guy. He had all kinds of electronic goods, if I remember correctly. Let's trade. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so we can sell him this broken artifact. And we'll sell him this hookah. This corroded circuit board. And this artifact of great value, the metal folding chair. From times long past. We don't even know when it could possibly have come from and all that. And we're going to sell him these water containers as well. So this thing is what gave us that weird plant ability. Alright. Kind of want to keep this. It's a little heavy, though. And we're going to sell these to him anyways. Alright, so he'll owe us 32 drams. So we could buy these weird artifacts, but they're expensive, so I think we'll leave those. Alright. And we're going to keep these cybernetics because we want those. Alright, so let's trade. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll take the 32 drams. So, yeah, there we go. So I got us some money. Alright. Live and drink. There we go. So let's go into our inventory. I kind of want to re-equip this over here, because you can't just drag and drop over here. Alright. Attributes and powers. We have some attribute points. So this will increase our hit points, skill points, and ability to examine artifacts. Let's see here. Mental mutations, haggle with merchants, dominate, resist mental attacks, modifies your hit point regeneration rate. So all of these are good stats. Determine our melee damage, ranged and melee weapons. Let's do the int. So let's go ahead and increase that. So now we're at 20. There, that's good. So we still got some skill points to spend. Let's see here. So we're good at axes. So we have axe. We don't have enough strength for these. That's okay. So we'll come back down here. What's meditation do? You regenerate 3 times and fast. Okay, that might be pretty good to have. We don't have self-discipline. Okay, wayfaring would also be good to have. Wayfaring would be great to help make it so we don't get lost. Multi-weapon fighting probably also wouldn't be bad to have. Endurance would also be good. There's a lot of things in here that would be good. Let's see here. Tinkering. I think tinkering does some good stuff. Oh yeah, here we go. This will improve our chances of inspection. We can then disassemble artifacts for bits and possibly to get schematic. Same with reverse engineering. Scavenger, I think, is one I want. Yeah. Whenever you walk through garbage or trash piles, you automatically kind of rifle through it. So this is the kind of stuff that we're going to want down here. So let's pick up tinkering. So that'll open up these skills for us. And that gives us Gadget Inspector. So we'll automatically be better at learning artifacts. And we can use it to get wiring and stuff. And then I think I'll get Scavenger next so that we automatically dig through rubbish piles and find extra scrap and stuff. And you also get more scrap from robots. Okay, so that one lets us make mines. Deploy turret. Oh, you can deploy missile weapons and static turrets. That's interesting. We're already intelligent enough, so that might also be good to get. And what's tactics give us? While sprinting, okay. Throwing, charge. Alright. Let's see here. Staunch wounds. Okay. Last extra round. Interesting. So some of these are very interesting skills. Shake it off. Swimming. Poison tolerance. I mean, we're about to be immune to poison anyways, next time we get an upgrade. What's acrobatics give us? Swift reflexes. Oh, wow. So it gives us +5 defense value when against ranged weapons. Spry. Just +2 to our dodge value. Alright. That's silly worth getting. A lot of these are really good. Let's see here. Anyways, so this has been Caves of Qud. This is kind of how the thing works. We didn't get to add any more cybernetics to our character yet, because we don't have cybernetic credits. I'm not really sure how we get cybernetic credits. But we can buy... Can we? Oh, we're not. Okay. I saw the buy mutation thing down here, which is normally what you use if you're a mutant. But anyways, this has been Thalen McBrown bringing you Caves of Qud. A very interesting roguelike. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I hope you all enjoyed watching me play it. Make sure to leave comments. The comments really help me out. They help out with the algorithm and everything. And heck, they tell me about things you all want to know about. If you like seeing these games, maybe you've played Caves of Qud. Maybe you have other roguelikes to suggest. And of course, if you like my content, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me, again, and the subscription will mean you get notified when I drop new content. And I also want to say thank you to my Patreons who throw me a little bit of cash to help make these videos and to help me do all this. So thank you guys, you all have been great, and thank you all for watching my videos. And you all have a great one, and we'll catch you next time.